What's going on, everybody? So I just wanted to come on here and share with y'all a few of the upgrades and modifications I did to this ECX amp. So let's get into it. So once you get an ECX amp, it's fun to play around with for a little while, stock, as I'm sure you know if you have one. But it's not the fastest. So the first thing I did with this truck was get some 3S batteries. Now this was a mistake because I got this truck when I was probably 12 years old and I didn't know much. So I decided that the bigger the battery, the better. And so when I got those, you start to realize those aren't going to fit with the stock battery hold downs and right here, because the battery usually slides under this tray. So I had to take a Dremel, as you can see, and cut out the compartment to make the battery fit. So that was the first thing I did. And then once you start running that, immediately basically the gears in here just stripped out of the plastic ones. So I had to get the metal ECX transmission gears. And then I lost my transmitter. And so, as you know, the stock ECX comes with a ESC and transmitter combo, so that's kind of sucky. So I lost the transmitter, so I could have either bought the transmitter, but I decided to just go ahead and get the Hobbywing 1060, so it could handle the 3S. And then along with that, I went ahead and got a Titan 12-turn brushed motor. So it is still brushed, not brushless. My plan for this truck is to keep it two-wheel drive brushed. I mean, it's my only RC car right now, but eventually I do plan to get a 4x4 short course truck, and then maybe like an MST RMX drift car, and then maybe a crawler, but who knows? We'll see where the hobby takes us. So, once you get an upgraded ESC, you obviously are going to have to get a receiver. So I went with the Flysky combo. It was about $50 for the receiver, and it comes with this transmitter. It's a pretty nice transmitter. I wouldn't say it's anything too crazy, but it does allow you to adjust various things, endpoints, trim, dual rates, all of that. So it is a good controller, way better than the stock factory controller, of course. And so that leads us to the next part, which is going to be the hot racing metal drive shafts, because the stock plastic ones, once you start throwing some serious power through this car, you're going to end up with an issue like this, to where you just snap the drive shafts. Even the little U-joint piece coming off of the out drive from the transmission. Both of these usually, you would have that one, and then this one would be kind of sitting on there like that. And yeah, so they just kind of snap apart once you start throwing some serious power at it. So I had to go ahead and get those ECX metal drive shafts. I mean, not ECX, hot racing, excuse me. But yeah, that's all I've done to it so far, and it is really fun. It's pretty fast considering two-wheel drive brushed. It'll probably do, I don't know, 50 if I had to guess. And that leads me to my next thing. Once you start throwing power at this, the handling, it's set up for, the stock battery, right? Probably 20 miles, 25 miles an hour max. And so once you start getting faster, the handling, you realize, is not the best. So I'm going to have to do something about that. Probably going to go with the hot racing servo saver. I heard good things about that. It'll reduce the wobble when you're reversing, so that would be good. And then I'm probably going to go with an upgraded servo just for a little more torque. I feel like the stock one, the stock one's fine, but it could definitely be faster and more torquey. So I'll probably end up going with a upgraded Power HD servo. Then as you can see, these wheels and tires, they're not the grippiest. Not the best for mud and all of that. So I'm going to have to go and find some good wheel and tire setup for this truck. And then other than that, maybe the aluminum ECX shocks. And I think that's basically where I'll leave it at. Unless other stuff breaks, like maybe the suspension arms or linkage here. And I'll have to upgrade that to adjustable stuff once it breaks. But, you know, we'll save that for a different day. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share all that with you guys. Hopefully give you all some inspiration for your builds. I will say this setup right here, the Hobbywing 1060 Brushed ESC with the Titan 12-turn motor is really good, actually. It's pretty fast, it's torquey. I actually only run it at about 65-70% throttle dual rate, you know, to keep the temps down, because if you're running this thing full out, it is going to get hot and you're going to have to take breaks. So I just run it on 60-65. It still breaks the tires loose like it's nothing. It's plenty of power. So yeah, that's good. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Hopefully I'll be making some more videos. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see, what you want to see with this truck, and what other trucks or whatever I should do. So yeah, thank y'all all for watching. Peace out till next time. Peace.